blast these steroids into your system in order to get the girls that you desire. Meldonium is a performance enhancing drug that athletes use in order to produce more energy when they are deficient in oxygen. What meldonium does is it makes your cells rely on glucose in order to produce energy instead of fatty acid, because glucose requires 15% less oxygen than fatty acids in order to produce the same amount of energy. What if there is a way to get the same amount of beautiful girls that attractive men get, but you do not require their looks, money, or status? What if there is a meldonium for getting girls? The answer is there is a meldonium, there is a performance enhancer, and that is meditation. You do not have to think of a guy sitting at the top of Himalayas doing hand mudras and breathing heavily when you think about meditation. Meditation is just an antidote to materialism. This entire world has been plagued by the hypnosis of materialism. Everybody thinks that looks, money, and status matter. Everybody's obsessed over these physical things. When you see a beautiful girl on a street and you are crippled by anxiety, you cannot relax around women, then that means that physical object, that matter in the physical world, is controlling your mind, is controlling the nature of your thoughts and your emotions. And this evil philosophy called red pill has promoted this materialism to even a greater extent. It has purposely taught men to focus more on looks, money, and status in order to get girls and in order to become happy. The problem is the more you obsess over these physical things like looks, money, status, the more materialistic you become. The more materialistic you become, the more power you lose to matter. But the yogis have a very different way of approaching things. Yogis believe that it is your mind that is the originator of matter. If you can control the mental activities properly, then you can control your physical reality. This is why meditation was invented, because whenever they could upgrade their state of mind through meditation and visualization, all of a sudden their terrible life circumstances in life vanished and they became a magnet for all the wonderful life circumstances to come and find them. Meditation is really easy. It has just three simple steps. The first step is complete relaxation of your body through the art of yoga nidra or non-sleep deep rest protocol. It just means that you have to guide your attention through your body parts one by one until you achieve a sense of sleepiness or relaxation. When that happens, your breathing rate slows down. Your breathing rate slowing down means your brain waves slowing down as well. Now, in these slow, coherent alpha brain waves and theta waves, you are going to use your conscious mind to impress a new program in your subconscious mind. So use your conscious mind and clearly start to visualize that you are a super attractive guy and you have already gotten all the girls that you desire. In this visualization scene, provide all the sensory vividness. Maybe you can visualize that as you're walking up to beautiful women, all of these women are super attracted to you. They're fighting to gain your attention towards them. You can see that their pupils get dilated as they are talking to you. They're biting their lips, they're playing with their hair. They're complimenting you, saying things like, wow, you're so amazing. You can smell the perfume that is being exuded off of these beautiful women's bodies. They're trying to touch you. You're kissing them. When you discipline your attention and mentally rehearse this imaginal scene over and over again, what happens is you start to feel the feelings of joy, gratitude, victory, empowerment, or thrill. And Neville Goddard said it best: feeling is the secret. When I was 19, I was introduced to the idea of cold approaching, pickup art, and red pill. But despite all this cold approaching and red pill theory, I still felt inadequate. I still felt I was very hollow inside as a man. But during COVID lockdown, I was not allowed to go out and approach anyone, I started to suffer from anxiety and panic attacks. And to heal these annoying mental health issues, I decided to turn inwards and meditate. And meditation led me to the discovery of this spiritual fact, and that is your persistent imagination coupled with elevated emotion is always creating your personal reality. But this is the reason why most men will never do this meditation, because it is difficult for most men to visualize in first person, to provide the sensory vividness to their imaginal act, to completely relax their bodies. It is difficult for them to hold their attention because most of these people have an attention span of a goldfish. It is difficult for most men to feel these elevated positive feelings because all they have done for a very long period of time is practice the feeling of negativity like anger, jealousy, hatred, low self worth, and feeling of undeservingness. But this is why you should do this meditation. You should not want this meditation to become ridiculously easy. Because if every guy would be able to do this meditation, they would be able to control their physical reality and they would take the girls of your dream for themselves. This meditation is your competitive advantage. If you're inspired a little bit by this video, do this meditation tonight as you go to your bed to fall asleep. Just allocate 25 minutes at the end of your day, feel these elevated emotions, and simply go to sleep. When you wake up in the morning, forget about this meditation. It was an offering to God, to divine. Now just live your life normally. This way, you do not become an obstacle for all these visualizations to come and find you because you're not staying in this concerned or anxious energy. The beautiful thing about this meditation is once you properly land your imaginal act into your subconscious mind, you lose free will. Girls in your visible world will lose free will. Now, events must happen in such a way that whatever you have visualized actually materializes in your life. You might be compelled to move into one event after another. You might be compelled to utter the right kinds of words, make the right kinds of approaches. Girls might be compelled to come towards you, to notice you, to express their desire to be with you. Whatever needs to happen will happen until all of your visualization actually comes to life. And it is going to be so surprising for you because you are going to scratch your head and say to yourself, oh my God, why did I not find this video for so long? Now, if you're serious about mastering your imagination, your attention, and the capacity of your body to sustain these elevated emotions for a long period of time so that your visualization gets outpictured into your physical reality fast, then message me on my Gmail or my WhatsApp, which are linked in the description box and the pinned comment section. Remember, I only coach 4 men per month, so grab this opportunity quick. This is the emotion pill, where you must understand that feeling is the secret, and your physical reality just reflects what you feel inside. Subscribe, and I will see you in the next video.